Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this leotard. It's for young girls and is suitable for ballet or gymnastics and is a flexible material that will allow them to have flexibility in movement. This particular one is long sleeved and comes in black, pink, and white. While some leotards for young girls feature snaps in the crotch area to make going to the bathroom during dance class easier, this one is just your standard one that you need to take down from the top. In the front of this leotard, there's a small area where you can see stitches that look like it could be gathered. And on the back, you can see some strings that hang down that you can pull tight in order to gather and bunch up that area. However, I don't find that to be super effective on this leotard. When I pull on the strings, it's very minimal gathering, and so I find it kind of pointless, but it's not super noticeable in the front, so I just go ahead and leave that plain. And luckily, those stitches there aren't really noticeable, like it looks like it should be gathered or something. But for me, I found those strings in the back to not be very effective in getting a nice gather and bunch in the front, which is fine because I think that it looks fine with just the standard look, and I don't typically bunch those leotards up in the front. But yeah, the strings there don't seem to serve a really effective purpose on this one. I'll give you a closer look at this material. It is a cotton blend, but it's got some nice stretch in it. As you can see, the kind of clingy elasticness. Now this one is a little bit large on my daughter. The sleeves are kind of long. You can see some bunching there, but because of that clingy, stretchy material, it stays put on her, even though it is a really wide shouldered area. And as you can see in the back, it really dips lower in the back there, and it sits wide on the shoulders. However, I feel like it's stretchy enough that it's not going to fall off of her, and I definitely bought this on a larger size for her to grow into. So even though there is some extra room, I don't feel like it is excessively large or going to fall off. So I got the smallest size in this one, which is a size 130 for 5 to 6 year olds. And my daughter here is wearing it, and she is 5 years old and wears a 5T size comfortably. So in the product description, it says that you should buy a little bit larger because this runs smaller than US sizes. But I find this to be pretty accurate in sizing for a 5'6". She's got some extra room to grow into it. I definitely don't feel like it's smaller than other leotards that run in similar sizes. So maybe you look really closely at that size chart. As you can see, there's kind of some bunching and gathering. She definitely has more room lengthwise to grow into it. She definitely has more room in the sleeves to grow into it. So I think that she could wear this one for another year or two maybe. But even though it is really wide set on the shoulders, as it's supposed to be, it's supposed to dip low in the back and be wide on the shoulders. On my daughter, it's nicely clingy there, and it's not falling off. So I would definitely opt to go for a size that she's going to have more room in rather than the one that's smaller and she's going to grow out of. This is the smallest size that this runs in, however, but I would have purchased it in a 5'6" anyway, and I still feel like this is usable for her, who really typically wears a size 5T. She just has extra room to grow in it, but because of that cleanness and the cotton blend material, it is staying put nicely, and I don't feel like it's falling off or serving any modesty issues because of the sizing. So that's been your closer look at this long sleeve leotard. What I like about it is it seems pretty durable. It's got a good amount of stretch. It's comfortable for her to wear to ballet class. And the material is really thick also. It's got a good thickness to it and a nice amount of stretch in this cotton blend. So it appears to be pretty well made and fits nicely despite being a little bit too big. Because it's clingy, it does fit on there nicely so that she could wear this for multiple years, some with it being a little bit more looser and some more tightly fitted as she grows and gets a little bit longer through the torso.